Hello friends, welcome to DJ Techie. Today we are going to discuss about the performance testing of the new HP laptop AY563TU. I have also made an unboxing video for this laptop, so in case you have not gone through that video, I will provide the link in the description box so that you can go and watch it. As I told you, this is one of the best budget segment laptop at this price range considering the build quality and the hardware specification. So let's check out the configuration once again. For that I will use a command. You need to press the Windows R key and there you need to type the DXDIAG. Once you hit the enter key, you will see a window in which the configuration will be shown. As you can see, all the configuration are there. The system manufacturer is HP. System model is HP Notebook, and the BIOS version is inside H2O version 5.5.39F.24, and the processor is Intel Core i3-6006U, which is clocked at 2 GHz. The RAM on this laptop is 4 GB, and the page file which is used is 2142 MB, and the available is 2548 MB. The DirectX version which we are using here is 12. Now if we go to the display setting, we can see this laptop is using the Intel HD 520, and it is basically an internal graphic card which has been inbuilt with the motherboard, and the current display mode on this laptop is Full HD, that is 1920x1080, which is a 32-bit 60 Hz. Other than that, you can check the sound, what sound drivers has been installed, and apart from that you can also check whatever input mediums are available for this laptop. Right now we have some USB receivers, keyboard and mouse. So with this particular command, that is DXDIAG, you can just check the configuration of your laptop in a very easy way. Now let's see the processor which is used in this laptop in a bit detailed manner. So for that I have already opened a link, an official link for that particular processor, that is Intel Core i3-6006U processor. It is having a 3 MB cache memory and it is clocked at 2 GHz. So these are all the basic details. I will also provide this link in the description box so that you can just go and check the configuration. But as of now, let's check the basic configuration that is used for this processor. This processor is based on the lithographic technology 14 nanometer, and the number of cores for this processor is 2 and the number of threads are 4. The base frequency of this processor is 2 GHz and the cache memory available as of now is 3 MB smart cache. The bus speed is 4 GT per second and the TDP, that is the total power generated by the processor, is 15 watt. Now let's see the memory specification for this laptop. The maximum memory size which this laptop can support is 32 GB, and the memory type, that is the RAM which is support, is DDR4 2133, and these are also LPD DDR3 1866, DDR3L 1600, and the maximum memory channel which is provided on the motherboard for this laptop is 2, so that you can maximum insert 2 RAMs. So in case if you want to expand it to 32 GB, a 16 GB can be supported in a single channel, and the maximum memory bandwidth is 34.1 Gbps. Now let's check the graphic specification. The processor which is used for the graphics in this particular microprocessor is Intel HD Graphics 520, and the base frequency is 300 MHz. The dynamic frequency is 900 MHz, and the graphic video max memory is 32 GB. So these are all the basic information for this processor. In case you need the link, I will provide this link in the description box so that you can go and check the complete details from there itself. So now let's move on to the performance testing. Since it has a 6th generation Intel Core i3 processor with 2 cores and 4 threads, so processing for this laptop is going to be very good if you are a basic user. Let's see this with some example. I will open some of the applications so that we can test the speed and performance of this laptop. So the first thing which I will open is MS Word, which I have already installed. So let's click on it, and as you can see how fast it loaded. I have created a blank document and I will write something. I will write my channel name itself. The sample SM document. And I will try to save this, and let's save it on this PC and desktop, and I will save it in the desktop itself. So as you can see how fast it is, and I will also open the PowerPoint now. So once we click on the PowerPoint, See how fast it's loading, and let's create some sample presentation, and I will create it. So the sample presentation is created. Let's type something here and let's save it. As you can see, I will click on save, and this PC desktop and sample PPT. So meanwhile, you can also see that some updates are going on my laptop, so multiprocessing is also going on, and I will delete something from here, and let's empty the recycle bin, and whatever we have created, let's open it and see how fast it's opening. So as you can see, the presentation has been opened, and if we open the Word file, it has also been opened, and if we open the My Computer, things are going to be very fast. As you can see, the drives are opening very fast, and all the things are going to be very good on this laptop. So now let's open some big application so that we can check how efficient the processor of this laptop is. So for that, I have installed Photoshop on this laptop, so let's open it. I will type Photoshop here, and just open it. We'll see how long will it take to open, since Photoshop is a big software. So let's check how long will it take to open it, and it's loading right now, and as you can see, it has opened quickly. Let's see how the options are working on this particular machine. All the options are loading very quickly. Now let's open one file, and I will edit one image, and we'll see how the image rendering is going on this laptop. So I have selected one image, and let's try to crop it. For that, I will use this magic tool. Let's zoom it a little bit, and let's try to crop this image. As you can see, the magic tool is going on, and there is no lagging in the mouse. So we have cropped this image, and let's copy it. Now let's open a new window, and the new window is open. Let's paste it here. See, it has been pasted on new window, and now let's save this thing. I will save it on the desktop, and I will give the name as demo and save it. So it is saying that it will save, and let's close it, and we have one PSD file here. Let's open it, and I have just double click on it, and as you can see, the file is loading, and it's taking some time to open. So as you can see, the Photoshop has opened, and the file has opened now. Now let's check one more application. I'm using Wondershare Filmora, so we'll open it and we'll see how fast it's opening. So I've clicked on it, and we're going to make a small video so that we can check how the video rendering on this laptop is going on. Meanwhile, I have downloaded some sample videos from YouTube in order to test the video quality of this laptop. So I'll copy it somewhere. Let's copy it in this particular drive. I'll create a new folder here called sample, and I will paste it here. So as you can see, the copy speed of this particular laptop is very fast. It's copying the files with 19 Mbps, 20 Mbps, and I have showed you during the processor review that the bus speed on this laptop is very fast. That's why the copying speed is very fast. And meanwhile, let's see how long it will take to open the Filmora, and the Filmora is loading. We'll create a small video, and we'll see how fast the video rendering can perform on this particular laptop. So I will take 2-3 sample images which I have already saved on desktop. I will use some images from this particular folder, and will create some kind of small video. So it's still loading and file has been successfully copied. We'll see all these videos later on. I'll show you. So as you can see, Filmora has opened and we'll use the full featured mode. So we'll create one new project here. Let's delete all these things from here. Let's close it and okay, I will use my intro here and let's delete this and okay, I'll use the music as well and we'll do some sort of we'll try to open the files from here and okay, let's import the media from here. So I will use some camera pictures. Okay, let me take this one and this one. This one. So let's open it and so let's make an intro and I will add the music here. Okay, let's move the music till here itself and I will add all these four, add it here. So as you can see, the images are loaded and let's trim the music a little bit from here and that's all. Let's export it and we'll see how long will it take to create a video. And I will create in a full HD format, that is 1920, and will give the name as sample and will provide the output as okay, we'll save it on desktop. So let's choose the desktop option, click on OK and export. So now the rendering has started and we'll see how long it will take to render. Meanwhile, I can show you some of the sample images so that we can see what is the screen quality of this laptop. So I have downloaded some images from the Google and I have saved it. So let's see the clarity of the screen. I will zoom this completely. As you can see, the color quality of the screen is very good. The colors are very clear and vibrant. This is the second image. The clarity of this screen is very good. You will love watching movies, full HD movies on this laptop. Since this laptop has a full HD support, so you know, entertainment is going to be very good on this laptop. These are some of the images. The colors are very good, the contrast is good, the light is good. Everything comparing to screen is good actually on this laptop. So if you have any question, you can comment it down so that I can answer it in the comment section. So let's see our video rendering. So the video rendering is completed and let's open it. We have saved it on desktop. So as you can see, we have created one video and let's try to open it. So as you can see, the video has been created. So by testing all this thing, I can say that the performance of this laptop is actually good comparing to other laptops, and dealing with multiple tasks at the same time is good also. Some of the heavy applications it can able to load very easily. So now let's do a video test on this laptop. For that I have downloaded some sample videos which we are going to play on this laptop. So I have downloaded some videos in 2K, 4K and Full HD. So let's start with Full HD and see how the video quality on this laptop for Full HD is. I will play it in VLC. HD, and this is a Blu-ray video. Let's see how it will work. As you can see, the screen clarity is very good. Each and every object is visible very clearly. It's a complete original full HD video. So now let's play a 2K video and we'll see whether the processor can able to play this video or not. It's a full HD 2K video, and as you can see the clarity and smoothness of the video is running without any lag, and this is amazing. Been told that the processor can able to handle the full HD videos, that is 1080, but you can see it can also able to play the 2K videos, which is very good. Now let's try to play a 4K video and we can see that whether the processor can able to run this video or not. As you can see the size of this video, it's around a 3 or 4 minute video and the size is 680, around 700 MB video. It's the original 4K video, and we'll see whether this video will be played on this laptop or not. So we'll open it and we'll see. The 4K video is not playing on this laptop. As you can see, there is a lot of lag is going on the screen and the pixels are very much disturbed, so it's not able to play the 4K video. There is so much lag on the screen. So 4K video is not going to be supported on this laptop. So that's all from the video point of view. This laptop can able to run the 2K videos, full HD videos very easily, but when it comes to 4K video, it's not performing well. So that's the performance test, overall performance test of this laptop. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends, and if you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Please subscribe to my channel for more such technical videos. Thanks for watching.